Hello, my cookies! Welcome to today's speed build. Well, character creation and speed build. Today I decided to make Santa Claus. I, of course, called him Kris Kringle because it was kind of weird just calling him Santa Claus. But yeah, you get the gist. If you do not celebrate Christmas or anything, I hope you enjoy this anyways. This is purely as fun. I am, of course, totally open to anything and everything that everyone celebrates this time of year, whether it be Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or anything else. I know that there's so many different cultures and traditions in the world that, sometimes people don't celebrate Christmas per se, or not necessarily the same way that we do here in Canada. At least my family, I guess. So I just did kind of a basic Santa Claus kind of outfit for every day, and then just kind of his typical red and white type colors for everything else. Nothing special about him, really. As I said, it's Santa Claus. Well, there's lots special about him, but he essentially is just another sim. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this kind of doubled up video today with both the character creation and the building. It's a little bit of a shorter video. I'm not gonna lie, I did this one as quick as I could because I haven't had a video out in a while, and I know I've been slacking. My last videos did not do very well. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna try for a little shorter video compilations from here on out. Hopefully get some more viewers in here. Here we're gonna start a cabin. The story behind this cabin is not that it is Santa Claus's workshop. It is not a hugely decorated place. This is a single 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom cabin type thing out in the middle of the woods that Santa Claus has retreated to check his naughty and nice list twice. At home, there's too much hustle and bustle from all the elves building the toys, training the reindeer, getting all that stuff ready for Christmas Day. Well, I guess Christmas Eve to deliver presents for Christmas Day. And then, of course, Mrs. Claus nagging him all the time to get his stuff done. So he's decided to go find a secluded cabin where he could do this work that needs to be done in peace and quiet. It's very basic, very standard. I tried to make it kind of as Christmassy as possible still, of course, because, Santa Claus can't work in some rundown junk shack. It's got to be a bit Christmassy. I used some build and buy objects that were a little bit more rustic looking, a little bit more war-torn, kind of stuff to give it that nice kind of winter cabin feel, rather than somewhere where somebody lives all the time. Yeah. I kind of have some issues figuring out which windows and doors I want to use. At first, I'm like, let's make it super, frosty, Christmassy, magical looking. And then I'm just like, no, we gotta make this kind of a traditional cabin look. So we do end up going to a different window and door style, which I'm sure most of you are like, thank God, because those windows and doors I initially put in were a little too modern fancy for this kind of cabin. So you can see I put a platform in. I'm slowly starting to use them more and more in my builds. I figured it'd be nice to have kind of a risen living room area for this cabin, make it feel a little bigger. I know I personally would love either like a sunk-in living room or a platform living room or something. I think it's so cool, especially when you have really high ceilings like I did in this build. It's nice to kind of add the little risen bit so that it doesn't feel so huge, but at the same time, it keeps the room from feeling so small, even though it is higher because the ceiling is so high. In my house, I have high ceilings in our master bedroom, the living area, and the kitchen, and then kind of in the hallway, sort of. And then everything else is kind of your standard height. Nothing special, but it is what it is. Here I've moved on to the bedroom a little bit, just kind of adjusting windows, getting some wallpaper for the kitchen dining area. Sorry. I do end up changing the wallpaper in the kitchen dining area just because I don't really like it, but it is what it is. I'm sure you've noticed I have a bit of a cold. I do apologize for that, with me clearing my throat and stuff, if that's a little noisy for you. Typically I don't sound like this. If this is my first video you're watching of mine, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it. If you have seen previous videos, thanks for coming back. If you haven't already, give me a subscribe if you feel like it. Maybe a like, thumbs up, leave a comment, whatever. Be nice, of course, because, nobody likes an asshole. But, yeah, if you have some other ideas you would like to see me do, let me know. And as you'll see at the end, you can follow me on pretty much any social media platform. I also do have a Twitch account. I have not streamed on Twitch in a long time, just because I didn't really have much of an audience there, but been debating about getting back into it. It's also difficult because I have small children, so sometimes when I want to stream, they want to hang out with me too, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just doing some decorations around the cabin now. Now going into the bathroom. I figured this cabin would have probably an older clawfoot bathtub type deal going on. So yeah, I threw that in there. One thing I did not put in this was a window in the bathroom. Sorry. I thought about that after I uploaded it, actually, and I was like, oh well. So if you want a window in the bathroom, by all means, add it in. If you would like to download this build, on the gallery under SimMilk88, all one word. That's my username. That is my username, tag, whatever you want to call it, on pretty much everything. It's either SimMilk or SimMilk88. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. That's what I'm on. Here we're setting up a nice Christmas like table. I was gonna go for the big one, but then I was like, nah, this is like supposed to be Santa by himself, kind of getting away from everyone else. I don't need no massive table for him to enjoy his dinner at. I do end up changing the color of it as well, just because I thought the red was just too much. And like, because I did the walls more red, and then like I'll change in the kitchen and dining room after. I was like, we're gonna do everything else kind of accented green. So like the flooring in the bedroom, the bed itself, the counters, and all that are accented green. The living room did stay red, but I think it looks really good the way it turned out. Sorry, I apologize for all the noise I have to make here to continue speaking. But yeah, just threw around a bunch of Christmas decorations, kind of some random stuff. Just making it a little more holiday festive. Got some reindeer in there, a little nutcracker, some holly on the table. Of course, you're going to throw in a thermostat and a fire alarm, smoke alarm, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, just adding in some little odds and ends. Debated about giving Santa a treadmill, but then I was like, nah, he needs to stay fat. Debated about throwing an ice rink in. Like, oh, all the kids could come sit, and I'm like, nah, he wants to be alone. He doesn't want all these people at his house. Sorry. Landscaping is pretty straightforward, pretty basic, very minimal. It's hard to tell where everything is with the snow, so I kind of just left it that way. But yeah, tried to do a little bit of landscaping, terrain paint wise, for like a path and whatnot, but I like I said, I don't know how good it is because of all the snow. I decided afterwards I kind of wanted to put a fire pit in the back because most log cabins are heated either by the fireplace or or like a wood burning stove. So you see there was a fireplace in the cabin. And I was like, oh, let's put a nice little bonfire pit out back too. That way if Santa does want to have some elves over or some other friends or whatever, they can. And they can enjoy themselves. Just doing a little bit more decorating in the bedroom. I do change up some stuff with the painting. Just had to go with just a giant snowflake rather than the cold looking tree. And then I went into live mode and put some decorations on the house. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay delicious, my cookies. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hoping for all the best for everybody in the next year. Bye.